Right, welcome back to another Wainwright Walk. And today I think we're in Dovedale, just outside of Patterdale. We've parked at the Cowbridge car park. We've came to do 5 Wainwrights today, starting with Hartsop Above before we go around onto Little Hart Crag. Then it's High Hartsop Dodd, Middle Dodd, and then we'll end on the tallest point of the day, Red Screes, before walking back down Kirkstone Pass to the car. So this should take us to the halfway point of the Wainwright journey. These 5 should be on 107 after this route. Bit tricky finding the path, but just starting a field just off the road, so there's a little bit of road walking from the Cowbridge car park initially, but no, we're here now. It's absolutely glorious day. It's forecast for a few spots of rain, but the skies are clear in the direction we're going, so yeah, let's get up here and see what we can see. Let's go. Oh, feeling a little bit unfit today. I don't think I got a lot of sleep last night, maybe 6 hours, but it's a rare Saturday walk for me today. Don't often come out on a Saturday, but pretty early, so anybody else here yet, thankfully. And yeah, I've been here before a couple of years ago when we did the the other Fairfield horseshoe. Stunning views walking down here. I didn't capture these on my last outing here. Looking over to Place Fell, and I think there's the Angletine Pikes and Rock Crags. Still yet to do those. The Western Martindales. But nice hill to walk up. It's pretty steep, so we're getting there relatively quickly at the moment. These trees are providing shade, and I haven't put any sunscreen on. I didn't think it'd be this sunny. Oh well, that might be a mistake. This is what I remember from last time I was here, these undulating ups and downs along this ridge here to Hartsop Above. It wasn't pleasant coming down them the last time I was here, like I say. It's a bugger going up them. I don't know how it is, some mountains you just feel like, oh, that's not too bad, that's quite easy, and then others you're just blowing. But anyway, when we get to the top of, not this one, maybe the next one up there, we'll have a decent view down over the route that we're going to be traversing today. I'm pretty sure where I'm going. I do have a map and GPX, but some of the maps suggest that there ain't paths, particularly around the Dove Crag area. Yeah, so this next section we're coming up to is pretty steep. You can look at that. A few minutes of pain, but we'll get up there pretty quickly. Oh dear. Oh. Good lord, this is steep. Nearly at this little raise though. It should. Oh, it's a false summit. Bloody hell. When you're too tired to talk, do a walk by. I have to say, this is probably one of the least pleasant starts to a walk of the series so far. There isn't much in terms of flat to give yourself a break is just up, and there's even downs. So undulating. We've got to get up here, and then there's another down before another up. It's disheartening. I know once I get to the first Wainwright of the day, you'll get that momentary boost of confidence. You start feeling like you can do anything. But right now, I'm struggling to do the basics of breathing. I think the clouds are a little bit above the summit, which is good. They can stay there, hopefully. A few little spots of rain's helping now, but I hope that's all it is. God, it's brutal. Right, what can we see? Like I say, Place Fell, Angleton Pikes, Brock Crags. I was going to do Hartsop Dodd today, which is this one, and go around onto Hart Crag via Patterdale Moor, but I wanted something a little bit longer than that, and I think this is quite longer. Right, a little bit of light scrambling here. Straightforward, it's just on a bit of an angle. Right. All the footholds are there, just have to take your time. Oh. Right. It's a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. Oh. Right. Long way to go yet still. Them Angleton Pikes impress me, they're smart. Can't wait to get on top of them. You can see the A592 cutting up between Red Screes, which is our destination today. Patterdale Moor, you've got Hartsop Dodd here. Magnificent road. All the way down to Ambleside. Been closed recently because of landslips and the like, and flooding, but it's fully reopened for this summer now. Be a lot of tourists using it. It looks quite busy. But anyway, I'm going to be walking down that later once we've finished Red Screes over there, down the side. I think the pub's shut sadly, then we're walking all the way down. Right, I think we've got the summit of Hartsop Above How coming into view now, with the sun just opening it up over the top there. And then essentially we're going to be cutting left right round onto Little Hart Crag. Wow. What an area. I forgot how good it was. Last time I was here I was coming down from Fairfield, so I couldn't give a crap by this point at what I was looking at. I was just so exhausted. Bear in mind it was one of my first walks as well that I did. So to see it now fresh in full greenage, clear skies, couldn't ask for better really. Right, here we are on the summit ridge of Hartsop Above How, the first Wainwright of the day. I'm not sure which is the summit. There's a small cairn of rocks there. This one looks higher over here though, so we're going across it anyway before we go around onto Little Hart Crag and High Hartsop Dodd are the next two, but I'm going to have a cup of tea in just a few minutes here to recharge the batteries because it's bloody needed. Oh, I can see Ullswater now, that's not bad. Oh, a glimpse of it there. I think that's about all we'll get today really. Right, here we are, just approaching the summit of Hartsop Above How, the first Wainwright of the day, and what views we've got from here. We'll take it. Boom! Look at this. Wow. Oh yes. Bloody hell, Sunday Crag looks massive from here. I know it's another 300 or so metres or more. Behemoth from this vantage point. Got Hartsop Crag, Burks, like I say, since Sunday. Ruined onto Fairfield, but we're not going there today. Got Hart Crag, Dove Crag, but we're skipping round those today and coming on to Little Hart Crag. Hartsop Above How. We've got Middle Dodd in the distance there, and then the showpiece of the day is Red Screes just there. But first, I'm going to get out of this wind and have a lal cuppa. Right, I've just finished my brew and I've just saddled up on Hartsop Above How. We're going to skirt round Hart Crag and Dove Crag now, round onto Little Hart Crag before coming down to the end of this ridge here for High Hartsop Dodd, before retracing ourselves back round onto Middle Dodd, then up to Red Screes, the vantage point of the day. It's just started to rain, so I'm just going to whack my jacket on and start heading my way around. Let's go.
Some things change, some get lost. shadow from a window pane.
Right, here we are on top of the fourth Wainwright of the day of Middle Dodd. In the video you've just seen us pick up Little Hart Crag, which is that heart-shaped crag there, down onto the ridge, which is High Hartsop Dodd, traversed round the back of here, along here, and then after I've had a brew here, we're going to be going final ascent of the day up Red Screes, which is the highest point, 770 odd meters. But it's been quite blustery, but yeah, what a stunning area this is. It's one I've neglected really, and we're looking over there onto I think we see Ill Bell over there with its two cairns, quite distinctive. Frosick and York, the Kentmere Ridge over there. It's beautiful. What an area. And then we're looking down onto Brothers Water just here. Right, that's my tea all gone and saddled up, and it's time to make our way up the last 100 or so meters ascent of the day to Red Screes. Let's go. Right, so we've just descended Middle Dodd and we're looking out to the beautiful Little Hart Crag. I do like that rock. You can see where it gets its name. Yeah, the rain's largely kept off today. It's starting to spit now, but we've had clear skies. Like I say, the clouds are quite high up and it offers us great views. The path's wonderful. I went off path when I went up to Middle Dodd because you can cut across when you come from Little Hart Crag. There's a bit of an off-piste route. It'll save you climbing up Red Screes only to descend, only to re-ascend back up there. Now there's a few ankle breakers in it and a few little becks to hop over, so only do that if you're an experienced walker really, but I found it saved quite a lot of time and most importantly ascent. But anyway, this is the last little bit of the day. Like I say, 100 or so meters remaining up to the summit of Red Screes for the first time. Minor point of note as we look back towards Middle Dodd, that's Wainwright number 107 I believe, which marks the halfway point. It's all downhill from here. Well, after this little bit of uphill. Anyway, let's go and bag 108. Nearly there. Right, so here we are on the fifth and final summit of the day of Red Screes. What a walk, that's been very enjoyable. We've just descended up from Middle Dodd down there, Wainwright number 107, and we're on the downhill slope now, 108 all the way to 214. Yeah, sadly I'm out of tea right now, so there's no point staying up here too long. I might just have a sit down here and gather my thoughts. That's an absolute spectacular view. I think it's Carlen Moor here, and yeah, I think it's Hartsop Dodd over there. Still yet to do those, but I'll have a meander down onto the south top to see if we can see a decent view of Windermere. But aye, what a walk. Path great all the way around. Right, so I've just had a meander over to Red Screes' south top, which I believe is called Raven's Crag, possibly. But yeah, it's worth a little meander over here. But yeah, a wonderful shot down onto Windermere and Wansfell. Yeah, it's worth a little jaunter over. Anyway, I'm not going to continue heading that way because the path that I need leads back down to the Kirkstone Pass Inn, and then it's a walk down to the Cowbridge car park from there, just a road walk, so no more ascent from this point. What a view this is definitely worth coming over to see. Windermere in all its glory, beautiful. Right, so we're just descending Red Screes, and a word of warning for this hill: that is not a pleasant descent. It is now, we're on kind of a staircase, but there's a point there where the staircase ends and the crag begins, but that is loose, that is exposed, it's wet, it's windy, there's not a lot to hold on to. That is quite an unpleasant descent. I will not come back up this way. Well, I will not descend this way down Red Screes again. Even if it was a nice sunny day, I reckon you'd struggle on that. Not so much going up it, I'd imagine. And that's a word of warning really, because Red Screes, don't take it lightly. You can park most of the way up it there, and it's not a massive ascent to the summit from there. But remember, you've got to come down that, and it's you know what, nothing on Blaven on the Isle of Skye that I did recently was as challenging as what that was. Right, so as we're just descending Red Screes here, I thought it'd be a decent time to wrap up the adventure. This has been the Dovedale circuit, I think. Not sure of the name of the walk anyway. 5 Wainwrights today. We've had Hartsop Above, How, Little Hart Crag, High Hartsop Dodd, Middle Dodd, and we're just descending Red Screes. 5 for the day. Hope the video turns out alright. It's been very difficult filming conditions, very windy all the way around. I guess it's been a southwesterly wind, and there's Knee Mountains kind of south of Red Screes, or this range, so now to even buffer a little bit of it, so I've had it full in the face and on the mic on the camera the whole way around, so apologies if it's difficult to watch. I'll get out of this wind just to sign off. It's come back again. But anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back out on the fells very, very shortly. Peace. Additional to the video, that was a nice surprise, just walking along Kirkstone Pass here. One of my subscribers who enjoys my content put the brakes on his car and shouted "hour." I'm like, oh my god, is this where I get killed? No. Just wanted to shake my hand. So thank you, Kev, if you're watching. I appreciate the support. I thought it was my uncle, to be fair. You look like my uncle. Anyway, Vanny back to the car now. Let's go.